Hi guys, how are you all doing? I actually have a quite funny joke on my head, and that's why I was smiling when saying hello. So there's a joke in one of our regional Telugu films where there's this guy who goes to therapist, and he actually says that to his friend. He tells her how therapy is expensive, and then he says, "You don't go to therapy. You know what I will do is give me half of the price that I pay to the therapist. I'll ask you a question. I'll share you whatever my therapist said, and it will help." So, guys, it doesn't work that way. I will be really honest. Therapy is great. It has been amazing for me, and what I'm about to share today is something my therapist identified in my session last week. And frankly, if anyone did a YouTube video or just shared it with me, I don't think I would catch myself having that pattern in myself, but I will share it because everyone has to hear it, and I hope that you will remember this when it's just right time for you. My therapist was we're talking about different areas in life and how we are feeling and everything else. Honestly, it's so hard to remember what happens, but I said, so she said, "Why did you ignore this?" For like something about some like a part of my life, and she said, "Why did you ignore it all these years?" Or like, why did you ignore it? And I remember saying, "No, it wasn't bad, like it was okay." So she was like, "Stop." She literally went, "Janaki, no area of your life is ever meant to be okay. It is always meant to be fantastic. Okay, anything is okay." She said, "Okay area is where the problem, and most people stay stuck. Okay is the problem, because if things are too bad, if you think about it, we will fix it, right? Because things are bad and we will fight for it. If things are fantastic, honestly, that's great, right? But the things that are okay, they're not bad. Our brain doesn't look at improving it, because it is scared to lose the okay, or that it will make things worse. So we try to just course through life in that okay state. So the thing with things being okay, if you think about it, have there been any time in your life in the past where we sort of lived through a state because things were okay, and what the biggest loss is? Time, right? If we don't fix there's a saying in India, they say stitch at one saves nine. So basically, for example, if there's a problem that can be fixed with one stitch, that would save like 9 stitches. So the problem with us ignoring things that are okay, not taking that risk, is that we leave it. Eventually it's gonna become like this big problem, and then it becomes too huge to solve it. You see what I mean? It will sound scary, and it may sound like oh, am I being greedy, or am I not content in life or anything? It's not that. I'm not complaining about things being okay. I am super grateful for things being okay, but I want more. I'm gonna thrive for more. I'm gonna fight for more. I'm gonna work for more. It just clicked last week for a minute. It just needs little extra effort, right? Little extra effort. Let's just say, again, as I said, you define yourself. I'm not saying my okay is like universal okay, right? So we all have our own goals and like definitions and requirements and what our wants are in life. So I now going forward, like I have an image, like that only helps when you have an image of what's best and what's okay. Even if it's vague, it doesn't matter. How do you, like, I always go with feeling. So I feel okay, so then there's something off there. Okay, so what does best feel like, and I stick to it. Now I thrive for it. I'm like, nope, people can call me crazy, people can call me insane, but I'm not compromising. And last week something so profound shifted in my life, and that only happened because I wasn't willing to compromise. My brain was telling me to compromise. I wasn't willing to compromise, and my life shifted. So yeah, define okay. See the areas. Bad, your brain already looks at it. Do not worry. Great is great. Amazing. See what is okay in your life and do not compromise on it. Fight for more. Okay is always the dangerous spot. That's what stops from living a best life, and I can see it now. I saw it last week, and it definitely helped me a lot to have more clarity, to have more courage, and the fact that it's not that bad. Like when fighting from bad to okay is fine, why is it fighting from okay to good? It's just fear of failure. But dream, don't settle for okay. The journey to get that best is what life is all about. And so have a higher bar. Define you're fantastic. I think we should live for it, and that's the beauty. Like that journey is what life is about. It's never reaching there, it's not for me, because the goalpost is always shifting. So that's fine for now. All right, I hope I made some sense. I'm definitely having a bad hair day today, but anyway, all right guys, that's all I wanted to share, and until next time, take care. Bye.